coming home. Coming home.
What's that song from?
It's from tonight's film. One December night. Hey.
Hey.
We had to do a little special, a little holiday special here at the Cult Show about Bruce Campbell, one of our Lord and Saviors, hallowed be his name, in this really interesting Hallmark movie.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that and Sallow really, broke something in us last week a little bit. So,
Something snapped loose.
I believe
Yeah.
I suggested maybe something with some levity.
You did, and then the ball started rolling, and producer Scott was like, "What about the Hallmark movie?" And then I was like, "Well, what about the Bruce Campbell Hallmark movie?" But something broke loose again tonight.
Yeah, like the other way.
The other way. But you know what? We're going to unpack it as a family, because you know what? Family is the most important thing.
It is.
That's what this movie
Yeah,
taught
at least
me.
according to this movie, it is.
It taught me that.
Family and mediocre acting.
We'll get to the acting.
We'll get to the acting. Before all that, let's cover what we're drinking to get through the film we just watched.
Yes. Friend of the show, Haley, brought me this. It's called St. Ivy. It's a virgin gin and tonic with juniper berry and citrus.
Wow.
Yeah, and it's like
nice.
sparkly and pretty, and I can't wait to try it.
Haley didn't bring us anything.
It's not almost
your birthday.
Oh,
No.
I guess that's true.
It's
If
my
that's the
birthday
reason.
eve. It's my birthday eve.
We'll get to that.
Oh, I'm
Give it away.
spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert.
You know.
It's always been my birthday tomorrow. It smells really good.
Have you learned nothing from the movie we just watched?
One December night. What do you guys?
What does Caleb drink? What flavor do you have?
I've got a Bud Light seltzer, because why not? Maple pear.
Maple
Yeah.
pear.
Maple pear.
So we decided to try and get rid of these. So we stocked the fridge, made them cold so we can drink them down. I've got toasted marshmallow. Haven't tried this one yet.
Right.
Yeah.
So sort
there
of
you
like
go.
all the bad decisions of our movie choices. We'll go
More-
with the
more bad
alcohol
decisions.
choices too.
Yes. A
right.
Hallmark movie deserves a good alcoholic seltzer.
There you go.
So
Yeah.
anyway, it's Friday.
It's Friday night.
Cheers.
Chin
Cheers,
chin.
friends.
Oh my God, that is super good. Thank you, Haley. It's like super delicious. This will be a repeat. This will be a repeat.
Interesting. It is
Beverage.
a toasted marshmallow-ish flavor.
Can I smell it?
Yeah.
No, want to try it because I think it'd
It
be really
does.
gross.
Interesting.
Like I said, it does taste like toasted marshmallow.
It smells like a candle. I just want to put a wick in it.
That's like pumpkin spice. We
Yeah.
can light a torch at this.
Maybe a shoelace.
Maybe a shoelace wick. That joke will never die on this show. That joke will never die.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think Neil likes it. I think.
I think
Caleb, he likes it. Oh my goodness. Chat.
Chat.
Who's in the chat?
Chat. So first of all, in studio, running things, we have got producer Scott.
What's
We could
up?
not do this without him.
No, we
We've
tried.
got Divinity on our side with the Reverend Michael B.
Michael B.
We've got Haley the Baker.
Haley the
Haley.
baker.
We've got Vanilla Ken.
Ken, you made it. It's a full house.
It's a full house
It's
tonight.
a fun
It
time.
is a full house tonight. So in chat, actually before we get to chat, I just want to thank all the pod people for listening on
Oh,
Podcast Land, who we don't get to say
Pod
hi to.
people. I love the pod people. I love
We
the pod
do
people.
love you guys. So,
We do.
giving you a little shout out. What's up? Come join us some Friday night.
Yeah.
We'd love to have you. But you know what? We also appreciate you listening
Yeah.
wherever you're listening in the world.
You gotta listen how you gotta listen. We're not here to judge you for that.
Heck no.
So in chat, we've got Miss Movie Buff Laura.
Looks like we also have a bot in
We
the
have a
chat.
bot.
Yay! Hooray for bots.
No, let's get goodbye bot. Yeet, eat the bot. Yeet.
But wait, they're giving us all these great sexual innuendo emojis. So, lips, heart, squirt.
I don't know what it could mean. Okay, moving on.
Mark
Moving
lips.
on.
Okay.
Moving on.
We've also got TM.
Yum.
We've got Mindy, horror movie addict.
Yay,
like her.
Mindy.
I like
Up
her.
in East Washington, we've got Mark Vision's Truth.
Hello, Mark. Welcome back.
We have our Furby whisperer, Tommy Levette.
Tommy. Oh, sorry.
We've got Gene Scoot.
Gene Scoot. Welcome back, Gene Scoot.
You came back. God bless you. That's a Christmas
I know.
miracle.
Thank you. After
That's a Christmas miracle.
like he came back for more after Sallow.
Yeah.
Can you believe that?
It's important.
Damn.
Not all heroes wear capes, you know.
It's true.
I think that's everybody.
Okay. Speak up. Anyone else? Speak up. Get involved.
There might be turkey lurkeys out there, which is fine. I love a turkey lurkey.
Yeah. Or no bots.
No,
though,
the
no bots.
no, the bots have had their say.
We've actually got quite a few comments this last week on Sallow from, I don't know if there are bots that can do comments, but people that are doing like, you know, they clearly are from Russia or wherever they're from, doing like, oh, I'm so happy I saw this, and then like tons of X-rated like, you know, stuff afterwards. Girls, and things.
Those pop up on like websites sometimes, and they're so funny. They're like, wow, this is great content. Hey, also.
Yeah. Hey, also click this
some
link.
X-rated content for you because you like content.
Was I not supposed to click?
Okay.
Well,
that's why we have a virus
I
now.
did it on your computer, so
Yeah.
Oh, good.
it
Okay.
should be fine, right?
That's fine. Yeah.
Okay.
No problem. What's going on with you?
I went to a concert yesterday.
Wow.
A birthday concert. It was actually very exciting. I got to see my favorite band, whose name is Zeal and Ardor, and they are from Switzerland, and they're amazing. I love them so much. I love them with my whole heart. My favorite band, and they're the opening act, so they didn't, get to play like as much, but it was enough. It was enough, and I got some great pictures and everything, and they were opening for Opeth and Mastodon, who we love. Producer Scott and I went. We've seen Mastodon before. It was killer. It was killer. Super fun. Fox Theater, Oakland.
Wow.
Hey. That, and I am completely obsessed with Yellow Jackets on Showtime. Holy
Okay.
I need people to watch this with me because it is consuming me.
You see my notes? I have my notes.
Yeah. In fact, I like texted Neil and I'm like, why don't you watch Yellow Jackets with me? That's a real fucked up show. I can't watch it alone. I need someone to talk to. You know, like when you love it and you want to like break it down like we did with 30 Coins and stuff?
Yeah.
Were you inebriated when you texted me?
No, never. I'm never inebriated.
Your voice sounded like it.
I'm just high on Yellow Jackets. High on the jackets.
Why won't Producer Scott watch it?
Why won't you watch it, Producer Scott?
I don't know if it's the soundtrack or the cinematography or what it is, but that show gives me high anxiety.
It's
really, really high anxiety.
The content is stressful. It's stressful content, you know? So I think it's all of those things combined, and like bad things are going to go down.
So how far did you make it into episode 1?
He made it.
I watched the first 2 episodes.
Oh, first 2.
Yeah.
I watched the first 2, and I said, I don't think I can handle this right now. And and as I think we'll discuss a little bit later, maybe that's a me problem because this movie had a little bit of that for me too.
But Scott was like, but I need you to tell me what happens in every episode though. Like he's committed.
Okay.
He just has to like read like my transcript of it. Yeah, that's all I got. It's what's taking
Fair
over
enough.
my life.
Okay. Me. All right. You guys know I love the Foo Fighters and Dave Grohl, right?
You love him.
Heard that.
You love him. I didn't even bother to send you the Dave Grohl thing I know you're going to talk about because I'm like, he's seen it. He's seen it. Yeah.
So a few days ago, they started a new thing, the Hanukkah sessions again, which they did. It was something they did last year, and so 8 days of Hanukkah. Dave Grohl and Greg Kurstin, who's their most current producer, do these songs by Jewish artists, and it is great. Like last night's, Dave actually let his daughter Violet sing Amy Winehouse song, and she just killed it. And I was just like, oh my God, he must be so proud, of his kid. But it was wonderful. I love it. Go check it out. They also do a Lisa Loeb song, some Ramones, some Barry Manilow, some Van Halen. So it was very cool.
It is awesome.
I'm for it.
I attest. I agree.
And then finally, well, actually, never mind. I did start The Wheel of Time on Amazon, which I know Scott started the book, but didn't like it. But that's on you. But
It's another one of your personal
I can feel your look. So I am watching that on Amazon right now. I'm very much enjoying it. Completely different than the book. So
yeah.
Which, with a body of work that big, I would imagine they would have to do anyway.
Right.
And then finally, you guys let me borrow a book the last time we did a Genre Junkies episode together, and that was Project Hail Mary or Hail Mary by Andrew. Is it Project Hail Mary or just Hail Mary?
Project Hail Mary.
Okay. By Andy Weir. I started it yesterday and I just like smashed through like 50 pages like in one sitting. You know, I am for it. It's so good. I'm loving it so much.
Oh my God. That book is totally like that. Andy Weir wrote The Martian, and he's written another book, and then he wrote this one, and he's amazing. We got to talk to him on Genre Junkies. He's such a savage. You just absolutely love him. And this book, like, it does. You just like find yourself like you can't stop. You can't stop reading it.
Yeah, it's great. Yeah. I am for it. So thank you very much in advance for letting me borrow it. I will try to get it back to you. Well, it'll probably be pretty quick. I mean, unless some like terrible life-altering event happens between.
Knock on wood. Knock wood.
So, but yeah, I am. Thank you. That is all.
That is all.
Caleb, thank you.
Okay.
About you.
So Yellow Jackets.
Yeah.
I got through the 3 episodes.
Okay, you didn't tell me this.
I wanted to keep it, you know, so I went. First of all, it's on Showtime.
I feel a little stressed out, like that you didn't tell me. I thought you just didn't have time to watch it, and now you're like saying right now that you watched it.
I drop everything in my life. I subscribe to Showtime, and I knock out the 3 episodes right away.
That's not true, because I texted you when I was like, please watch Yellow Jackets. I need to talk to somebody about it. You're like, I can't watch you the Beatles right now.
I did say I'm in the middle of watching the Beatles documentary.
You're like, you said like it's really fucking long, but it's good or something, and I was like, no, don't watch Beatles. Watch Yellow Jackets.
And I did what you said.
But I said, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt your Beatles.
Beatles 30 hours of Beatles.
30 hours of Beatles, which I do hear is great.
It is really good.
Yeah.
It is really good. So I didn't put that on here, but go watch the Beatles documentary. It's really cool. Lots of great behind-the-scenes footage. But Yellow Jackets, I agree. It's awesome. I very much like it. We'll have to break it down. So the only thing I would say...
Okay, you're shaking that pen a lot.
Is I am shaking the pen. I like the stuff when the girls are younger and the whole plane crash and where it's going to go from that, right? Because, you know, that's going to be the really screwed up stuff.
Yeah.
I'm assuming. And then, because it's a flashback, flash forward kind of
to where we are
premise
now.
of the thing.
Yeah.
And I get so into, like, what's happening with can I say the plane crash?
Oh, yeah, everything that's
the plane crash and the girls and what's going to happen with the team. And then it flashes back to the current time, and it kind of like it jars me, like, you know.
Yeah,
I want to see more of them. I don't want to be jarred back to what's going on right now. Even though Christina Ricci is,
oh my God, she's
I love her.
Good.
Yeah,
I love
her character.
I love the whole cast. They're all like people that you know. Great. They're wonderful. Yeah. I think they do that on purpose because like it's so compelling, like to watch the stuff with the girls because we know so much dread is coming, and at this point in the show we don't know how many of them are going to live to adulthood, so it's like they're really like they're doing this to us on purpose.
That might be what stresses me out, that back and forth. Like, no, I need to know what happens next in this timeline, not the other timeline.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. That's
and I want to know who's messing with them in the current timeline,
right, and
what that little symbol means.
Yes, because it was there.
So many questions.
It was there before they got there.
It was there before they got
What the hell? Anyway, it's a fun show.
Watch it and talk with us.
Did you guys hear about the Texas Chainsaw Massacre sequel that's coming to Netflix?
It did.
Okay. So it's supposed to be an actual sequel. It starts after the first film.
Sure.
And it's supposed to bring back Sally and, like, you know, old man Leatherface.
Old man Leatherface.
I don't know. What do you think? Like, I mean...
It's like we've talked about. I try to be cautiously optimistic about these things.
Okay.
I haven't been very happy with the additions to Texas Chainsaw. Mm-hmm. Like, I mean, they did the remake in, what was that, like 2003, and then they did the Leatherface movie not that long ago, and they did that one a few years ago, and I just... I don't know, man. I just, you kind of caught lightning in a bottle. And thus far, the data, the evidence has not led me to believe like that this is going to be super good.
Right.
But of course I will watch it because it's one of my favorite movies. And I got to give it a chance. I want it to be good.
Yeah. I'm hoping, but I mean, who knows? Who knows?
Yeah, that's how I feel. What do you feel the same?
I don't know. Yeah, it's just interesting. They're going to take it back from, they're going to do kind of like what the Halloween movies did. They're going to start back from the first one and just say, okay, we're going to take it from there.
Yeah.
And then, we'll see what happens.
Please be good. I want it to be good.
Don't mess it up.
Don't mess it up.
Oh, Tommy, hugs, Tommy. Okay. Finally, did you guys know that our podcast broke 150 in the United States for top film reviews?
Oh my God.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
Thank you so much, friends. We were just talking about you, Poddies.
People.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I didn't even know.
I know. It's just, that just happened to be. You got the thing that, 150.
Awesome. I love it. It's a good place
the
to
numbers
be.
go like this, you know what I mean? Kind of, but we
I'm happy to be here.
Other than that, I have nothing else to share because I want to get right into this wonderful
we gotta get
movie.
right into the holiday spirit here.
We have a new subscriber alert, a big fat nothing.
Nobody. That's okay. You can remain anonymous. Okay, so this movie, One December Night, this is kind of it's a little bit of a joke. This isn't really the sort of content we review here in the basement. But again, it seemed like a fun little departure. It seemed like a funny thing to do for the holiday. You're trying to show people your Alf sweatshirt.
Someone was asking.
Oh, it's got cats on it.
It's Alf. And it has cats. Yeah, it does have cats.
Because Alf and
Alf
cats.
eats cats.
Yeah. He loves them. It's like how the people in this movie eat sugar cookies is
right.
how Alf eats cats. So we all love Bruce Campbell. We said that. We had to support him in this Hallmark movie. Peter Gallagher, we see you. They talked about the other two people in this movie as if we should know who the fuck they were, and we didn't until we watched it. So, like most Hallmark movies, this is a little bit of a formulaic little holiday venture where we have the two gentlemen playing a band that broke up, had an ugly breakup about 10 years ago, and now their kids are in the music biz in some shape or form, and they've been kind of challenged with bringing them together to do a special. And it's a big, big deal. It's a big deal for everybody's livelihood and career, and for the town of, yes, Pine Falls. Pine Falls is the name of the town. Pine Falls is the name of the town. So that's where we come in. That's where we come in. This was... Let's take it back a little. This was not my first Hallmark movie. I've seen a few in my day. Now, I know a lot of people like to watch Hallmark movies. My sister likes to watch them because they are escapism. And it's like little brain candy. Like, I get that people like to watch The Real Housewives. The same sort of thing. People need escapism. Life is really hard. And our escapism is to find more fucked up shit. But for some people, it's not to do that. And I don't begrudge anybody their escapism. I have a problem with Hallmark because they start the Christmas movies in October. Yeah. And I've seen, like I said, I haven't seen many, and they're all exactly the same. Something has to be saved in the hometown. It could be the Christmas tree farm. It could be the cupcake business. It could be Big Red in this case. There's two people who seem so different, and yet they're going to get together. And then there's usually some sort of like, someone has like an ailment, like that's going to help like push everything together. Okay. And usually the guy has a little 5 o'clock shadow. Everybody's white. He has a little 5 o'clock shadow. He wears like flannel, and he's kind of a man's man, but not like too much of a man's man.
Right.
And then the lady is usually always on her phone, and she's a career woman. Yeah, and sometimes they flip that. And they have done a little bit with non-white people in the leads of these roles, a little bit, and I believe they've done one queer story, which probably got them so much goddamn hate mail.
People lost their damn minds over it.
Yeah. And so there's kind of a problem. It's very like a whitewashed, everybody's straight. you know, which just isn't the world I want to live in. So it's not necessarily the world I want to escape to either. But but y'all had never seen a Hallmark movie.
Correct.
Nope. First time.
Yeah.
First timers.
I am no longer a weirgin. So Hallmark weirgin. It's
They lost their
done.
They lost it tonight.
We lost it.
Can I give it back?
You didn't have a good first time?
No.
The first time can be a little awkward with Hallmark movies. That's what we're talking about.
Okay, so yeah, like you said, you just hear about everything, right? And you kind of learn and you hear and you figure, okay, when you look at the titles and everything that's going on, you know, like you said, it's just the same formulaic thing time after time. Which
Encroaching on Halloween.
Aside from the fucking blasphemy of just encroaching on Halloween, but I'm talking just the idea of the fact that, yeah, you've got this formulaic thing that's going to happen. The only reason we did this was because Bruce Campbell was in it.
Bruce.
That was it.
We did this for you. I want to say
reason.
a little for Pete Gallagher.
Okay.
A little.
I got no problem with Pete Gallagher. I got no problem with
Yeah.
him. But so we're going, you know, I mean, I don't want to like, you know, give it away, but
We're going to spoil it.
we're going to trash the movie too. We're probably not going to speak extremely highly most of it. So if you guys are huge fans, don't hate us. We're having fun.
We're having fun.
So.
This is fun, okay? Fun. Okay. Bedford and Sullivan, white name and white name, is the name of the band, played by Peter and Bruce, respectively. First of all, they're both really fine actors, and actually the other people in this movie might be good actors too. The script is abysmal, so it's very hard to tell. But it's like, since we know their body of work, these two guys are kind of like, I know they're good. I know they're good. Bruce looks adorable. They both look great. Bruce looks adorable. He still is always going to be a hottie in my eyes, forever crush since Briscoe County Junior days. One point he wears a cap.
He does, a green cap.
Like a little green felt cap. He also dresses like a Yuletide Mr. Rogers. And his partner, Sullivan, he's the bad boy. He's got a leather vest on and some trendy jewelry.
He wears the wife's ring around his neck, I'm guessing. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
There's a few shots where he has like a bangle on, you know,
Right,
so you know he's edgy.
Yeah, he's got the leather vest, exactly.
He's very edgy.
He
And
is.
he's a recovered alcoholic too, so nothing says edgy like.
Yeah.
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 Okay,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
okay, introduce the lead female character.
The lead female character is named Quinn.
Yes.
But we call her Cue Ball. Her friends call her Cue Ball. And then the guy's name is Jason.
Correct.
We call him J-Bug. So Cue Ball is that cell phone workaholic lady that they love to do. Her dad is Sullivan Pete Gallagher.
Correct.
J-Bug's dad is Bruce Campbell, Bedford. Bedford Bruce, that's how you can remember this. And he's more of like, I like to fish and have a good time and enjoy my life. Meh.
And Bruce Campbell has been, even since the breakup, has still been touring,
He's working.
playing dates,
Yeah.
playing their
And now his
songs.
son manages him.
And their son manages, exactly.
Yeah. Whereas Cue Ball, not 8-Ball, but Cue Ball,
Get that right.
has been distant from her father for about 8 years.
Yeah.
And she manages other people, musically speaking. And her and dad don't talk because of, in her opinion, the way he acted when mom died of cancer, because of course she did.
Yeah.
Of course she did. And
I mean, if she were in a forest, a hunter would have shot her. So it was like something was going to happen. So something was bound to happen to her.
yeah, because she's also Bambi's mom.
Yes. That was a connection.
I like it. I like it.
I think we all sort of needed that explanation.
So these are our key players here. There's a girl in the film, and I don't remember the character's name. We just watched this, so we haven't. This is like fresh, like, you know, right after seeing it. But the girl that she represents, who's going to be the opening act for them, she plays outside. She is so good. Oh my God.
Addison Reed is her character's name. Her
Addison
real name
Reed.
is Jasmine Forsberg.
She was super good. She was super good. I hope she gets success after being in this film because she has like this really good singing voice.
She had a good voice, yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
She also had to pay bills. People had to pay bills. Didi Khan had to pay bills.
Didi, Frenchie Frenchie from Greece makes an appearance in the movie.
She plays a diner waitress.
Yep. Yeah.
Or is she the owner? Is she Norma?
She was Norma, yeah.
And it's called Norma, so she's the owner.
Oh, was it? Oh, she's the owner. So
she's not doing that bad. She owns a
school
diner.
dropout owns a diner, so it's okay.
How apt with the film and the,
Yeah,
the diner.
yeah, diner, yeah.
Yeah, it's a connection. Maybe that was on purpose. She is, she's damn adorable.
We love Didi.
We love her. I mean, and it's like running into someone like a little awkwardly, like, oh my God, hi Didi.
Yeah, I haven't seen you in years.
I haven't seen you in years. You're here though.
You're still alive.
Yay! Yay!
Okay, so Bruce Campbell, Peter Gallagher,
Yeah.
do you believe them as a Simon and Garfunkel-esque duo?
Okay, I don't want to jump too far ahead, but I do have an opinion on that, but I don't want to...
You can't say it yet?
I can't say it yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But the answer is no.
Okay.
In a word, no.
And my answer is I agree with Sandra.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's not their fault fully. I mean, they are complicit. They took the roles. But
Yes.
big problem I have with this movie, actually, and this annoyed me so much, and I think it annoyed you guys too. Like, we didn't talk as much as possible during this movie. We
Well, you
really,
yelled
really
at
hard.
us if we tried
Well,
to.
because you don't want to you want to save it. You want to save the con. You want to save it. You want to save it. But they kept saying, it's so nice to keep things in the family. We're family. It's back in the family. You know what's really creepy then is you are hooking up with your family because of Q and Bug. They clearly that's the thing. That's the romance. And I just thought it was gross how much they kept talking about family. And it's I don't really think you should shop for a romantic partner in the family. We know they're not blood related, but it sounds weird in we're family. We should get married.
Okay.
It's something, red flag, red flag. Red flag.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's weird that, they're like, oh, it's in the family, but you're haven't talked to each other in, 10 years. You haven't done anything together, and you're just kind of just going to jump right back to it.
Yeah.
Well, they had that wonderful slow reveal where he's up on the ladder and she walks in the store, excuse me, and then it's he comes down the ladder backwards, so and then he does the slow,
And you're like, oh my gosh, J-Bug. Oh my gosh, J-Bug.
Yeah.
He's here at this store.
at this Christmas threw up all over the store.
That
I
they
wonder
keep
if it's a
going
normal
back to over and over and over. And
Oh my God.
I mean, let's talk about Cue Ball's obsession with Christmas decorating. I mean, I understand there's a reason behind it. But I mean, Jesus, it's foreplay to this woman.
Okay, here's the thing. I even said in my notes, this woman loves Christmas as much as Neil and I love Halloween. So it's I can't fully judge.
Right.
I think the reason she loves Christmas is hilarious. She loves it because, it reminds her of her mom. And she basically says in less words, my dad was a deadbeat every year except Christmas.
Right, she does.
So I love Christmas.
Yeah. So, again, I say it's written into this story, but I don't know. I don't know. That one little set that they keep going back to, and her wearing a different sleeping mask on her head every time she opens the door. And
I think that was
I thought that was a really cute little callback quirk.
I think that was their attempt at comedy, having a little bit that she.
Until the last time when he comes and knocks on her door and she's not wearing one because now her eyes are wide open. She's in love. Am I reading in too much of that?
No, I actually.
Am I not supposed to view Hallmark movies
perfect.
like that?
I think you nailed it, actually.
Spooky Boo says, at least it wasn't named A Baby for Christmas. Every chick wants to get pregnant for Christmas.
I agree,
it's a good point.
Spooky
Yeah,
Boo.
good
That
point.
would have been
That's true.
gross.
It is true.
Would have been super gross.
And by the way, thank you for joining us, Spooky.
Welcome,
yeah,
Spooky.
welcome, Spooky. So turns out Sullivan, he's the one that's kind of lost his Christmas magic, because there's usually somebody that loses the Christmas magic and needs to have it forced down their throat. He repeatedly says, I don't want to decorate. I don't want to decorate. And then they literally bring a tree into his house without him knowing and decorate it. And luckily he's fine with it. I really wanted him to knock over the tree and have a whole crying moment, throwing bulbs everywhere.
Nice. That actually turned him on, because after that, then he starts decorating and starts making cookies. And
yeah, turns out their deception was a good thing.
It's a good thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, a lot of the deception that they do in this movie ends up being a good thing.
So it's good to deceive people.
Are we not going to talk about how their main deception is basically the Parent Trap?
Yeah, Scott was very happy. He's like, oh, they turned it into the Parent Trap. Because, they switched dads to try to, I don't know, mellow them out, make them do the things they want to do.
The whole premise is they have to do this live show for TV so everyone gets paid, save the house, and life moves on.
Oh, let's talk about the house.
But the dads are kind of still fighting with each other.
Yes.
So the kids are like, well, we're managing our own dads. We're having no luck. Let's
swap dads.
Yeah, let's do the old.
It's not full Parent Trap because they don't try to dress as the other one and assume their life. So it's kind of like Parent Trap light. Okay. Before we talk about the house, can we talk about the dad fight? Dad fight!
Which dad fight?
When they had the candy canes.
Okay.
Oh, God, that was embarrassing. God, that was embarrassing for everybody
some good
involved.
stunt work by Bruce, I thought. He threw an inflatable snowman at Peter Gallagher.
I did like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That took 2 hours to choreograph that.
I guess he's not grabbing himself by the back of the head and doing a somersault in the air anymore.
Not like the good old days.
I like the good old days. And as usual, there's a business, there's something that needs to be saved.
Yep.
And this time, it's what we call Big Red, which is the house that Cue Ball grew up in, that her dad grew up in, and that everybody always conjured at for the holidays, especially Christmas. My God, they will not let you forget the Christmases in Big Red. They were epic, apparently. I can only imagine they were just a bacchanal.
A bacchanal.
Bacchanal in
Good
Big
word.
Bacchanal in Big Red. So the bank's gonna seize the house. Sucks, right? He's got to pay the mortgage by Christmas or whatever, so he's got to do the thing because he's got to get the money.
It's got 2 weeks, not even 2 weeks, until the bank seizes the house and takes the cow, and it's all
The
gone.
farm takes everything. Really, really gross how his adult daughter manipulates him into keeping her childhood home. It's like, you know what, Cue Ball, maybe you should stop being selfish. Maybe he doesn't want to live there anymore. Maybe he wants to move on with his life. Maybe he wants to do something different.
Yeah, okay, so that whole thing is kind of confusing because he says the only reason he's doing the concert is because he wants to keep the house.
Right.
Until he has to sing a certain song that he doesn't want to sing, and then he doesn't want to keep the house anymore.
Right.
He's all over the place. He just feels like a very difficult person to deal with. And that's his prerogative. That's fine,
That's his prerogative.
But
it's my prerogative.
Look,
but he already agreed to it, and
yeah.
And then they ask him to do this one thing. I don't know. It just feels like this
really
thing
dick move.
There's that, but also to just add more conflict and kind of pad the running time even more because you can get another argument or fight out of it.
Yeah.
Well, so okay.
I don't care if the song is the musical equivalent of Sallow. If it's getting me a house, I'm gonna sing it.
I'm gonna sing the goddamn song.
It's just he just wants to say no all the time. That's what it felt like.
Likes to say no.
They have a big board.
They have a big white board
in the Hallmark planning, room, script room or whatever, right?
Department.
And so when they lay their script out, or they take their darts.
Sure.
And then they throw it at the board, and then it hits a card that says, it tells them what they're going to put in the script next.
We will need 5 conflict scenes. We will need
but they'll do the little bit, they'll change the names, and they'll do it, and they'll throw the next dart, and it says, okay, blah, fight here. Okay, here's the fight.
Yeah.
So it's it doesn't have to make sense. There's no context. There's no
it does not
continuity.
Need to make sense.
There's no nothing. It's just
They're
one minute he's like, I need the house. And the next minute he's like, I don't need the house. I don't care.
Yeah.
It doesn't need to make sense.
Nope.
It doesn't need to be good. It just needs to be part.
1 hour and 35 minutes.
And,
or in the same argument, talking to his daughter, like, yeah, this is our house that you're gonna lose in a week.
He says it so many times. This is your home. This is your home, and but I mean,
how'd you get in here with the key? How'd you get in here for the tree? Oh, I kept the key. Oh, good.
Yeah.
Like,
I want you.
Okay.
It's like I want you to enjoy it for the 7 more days that we have it here. It feels awkward.
Just come and go as you please for 7 more days.
Please. And he loves sandwiches.
He does love those ham sandwiches.
Yeah, he's always like, I think that was like a weird continuity error because it wasn't really like they made it like a gag. It's just like 2 times he says, "Hey, come on, I was just about to make a sandwich."
Yep.
I don't know. Or maybe they're trying to be like, oh my God, he's poor. He can't afford to buy a sandwich. He needs to make one at home. I don't know. There's a lot. Talk about
maybe some things ended up on the editing floor.
Let's talk about subtlety. Bruce's character has Alzheimer's.
Okay.
They very heavy-handedly lay us some clues.
Yep. They're there.
They're there. Because somebody has to have an ailment.
Yeah.
It makes the drama feel more immediate. So not only is it like, this is sad because he has this condition, but this is going to be like really probably their last hurrah as a band. I could really go my whole life with never seeing Bruce Campbell cry again because that made me so sad.
Yeah. Absolutely.
That made me so sad. And I was like, really? Does he have to? I hate
But it
this.
also made me feel really, really manipulated, and I didn't like that.
Yes, that is a big problem that I have with this sort of stuff, is the emotional manipulation.
Like, we knew it was coming.
Yes.
We knew it was coming.
Yes.
And yet they still kind of got us anyway.
And,
Sons of bitches.
like, they don't do the full conversation with, like, but there's 3 different characters that have to find out about it. And they do the full conversation with one, and then we do these kind of, like, we come in at the drama on the other 2, and it's like, could we have had this scene with all the characters so we didn't have to keep, like...
Going back to it, yeah.
But that's, again, it's kind of a weird thing in their writing that they do that. Because it's like you don't get anything out of rehashing like that.
I thought that both Bruce and Peter had they had their scenes, their moments where they had to give their reveal, give their interflections, whatever it is. And they both did a pretty good job. It was the best acting of the movie.
Yeah.
When they both did their, I was an alcoholic, I wasn't a good dad, I have Alzheimer's, whatever it was. I mean, they'll come to terms with it. I mean, they both did a good job.
Right.
And yeah, it was definitely. I mean, I'm gonna say it was manipulative. I guess. I mean, that's the point, right? I mean, that's
the point.
They want to tug your heartstring. They're like, okay, we're at 1 hour and 10 minutes in. This is where we have to pull the heartstring now.
Pull it, pluck it.
Do our best Quasimodo. Ding, 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 ding. Get it going.
The bells. No, I agree, and it's like, it's an awkwardness that I can't quite put my finger on it with the emotional manipulation, because we have the Alzheimer's storyline, and then we also have the alcoholic dad storyline. And those are 2 things that I think a lot of people can relate to in some way, like being in their lives. And so they do that on purpose because they're like, perfect, we want to, like, kind of get an emotional reaction from the audience. But it's, in this short, cheesy movie, it doesn't feel earned. It feels, let me put your trauma, like, right in your face and shake it at you. And of course, like, I know, again, this is all formulaic. We know, no one tell us, we know. But they have, like, one conversation and it's all fine. It's just all fine. Like, yeah, it's all good now. Like, I was a bad father. Yeah, you were.
Hugs.
Yeah.
And everything is fine, right? Your trauma goes away like that quickly.
It's got to.
I know mine does. Like,
oh, absolutely. Somebody says sorry, it's done.
Yeah, it's done.
Yeah.
I don't carry it with me for the rest of my life at all.
Yeah.
Big problem that these people need to address.
Okay.
Their cocoa addiction. Constantly drinking cocoa.
That's because coffee doesn't exist in this world.
They can't have caffeine. they're constantly drinking cocoa. There is, even at the Christmas tree lighting, there is several food trucks where all the people are serving is cocoa. Like they have like, you know, the extras doing a bit of business and they're all, you want a cocoa? Would you like a cocoa? Here's a cocoa. It's like we're in fucking Jonestown, but it's Christmas and here's your cocoa.
Don't we get one cider though? Like
yeah.
When Quinn and Jason are walking down the street.
Cider.
I think it's like the first time they kind of might be falling for each other.
There was discussion of eggnog.
And he says, like, can I get you a cider? And she's like,
he said, hey, baby girl, can I get you a cider?
So I have a question. Is there a difference between cocoa and hot chocolate? Or is cocoa just like a warm and cozy way of saying hot chocolate?
I think it's the same thing. I've always known it to be.
Me too.
yeah.
So
but cocoa sounds cozier.
And bougier?
A little bougier.
I think it's like
Maybe cocoa has whipped cream on top and hot chocolate doesn't.
Chocolate has marshmallows and what has whipped cream.
I believe it is
I
regional.
like that. We should just make that a thing. Hot chocolate has marshmallows, cocoa has whipped cream.
And a story.
Boom.
We do get a Christmas montage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not the best, but yeah.
We do. One thing that's weird about, this must be an all Hallmark movies thing, what's with the background music and like the transition music? It makes it all worse. Somehow. It makes it all worse. It's very cheesy and like they try to like, you know, somebody will end on a joke and it'll be like the music like to kind of cue you in, like that was a joke. We made a joke. You're supposed to laugh at it and the music will tell you it's time to laugh because it's not a funny joke.
I mean, just missing the laugh track, you know.
Oh my God.
That would have been nice. You know, but there's also the commercial breaks that, I mean, thank God we didn't have to watch commercials with this, but
not the way we
this
watched
is made for cable television, so you know.
Wink, wink, yeah.
Yeah.
How about the bombshell that Bruce lays on Peter Gallagher?
What?
About the one where he says, "You let her down."
Oh shit.
When he freaking drops.
Truth
He
bombs.
drops Big Boy right on him.
Yeah.
Talk about how when Peter Gallagher's wife died and he wasn't there, you let her down.
Yeah, that was
like, dang,
harsh.
Bruce.
I think he knows. I think he knows.
Some things don't need to be said.
Gloves are off now.
And he's like, why don't you want to be my brother anymore? I just said you weren't.
I know, right?
Your wife's sad when she died. Jeez, you're so sensitive. Yeah, that's weird. I do actually think it's very sweet how, you know, they kind of come back together, like, you know, because he's like, we wasted all that time fighting, and now, you know, we don't know how much longer we're going to have with you.
Right.
I think that was very sweet.
It was a little.
That's all I have to say. I mean, it's sweet.
Like we were whispering to each other a little bit at one point, and we were just saying it's funny how they're treating Bruce Campbell like, you know, we're gonna do this one last show. We'll get this one last show in, and you're like, and then Bruce Campbell turns to dust and blows away.
They're gonna shove him in a coffin and
like, what happened? I mean,
throw him in the dirt.
He's not gonna die like right away. I mean, there's probably, you know, at least a couple of years left at least.
Yeah, it's almost like they're like kind of old yellering him.
Much. They're gonna take him behind Big Red.
I was gonna say shovel. You went with gun. I went with.
There are no guns in Hallmark.
Oh, you're right. They don't make guns.
They're like,
Pine
what
Falls.
is
They're probably
gun?
gonna drown him in like cocoa or something.
They would.
They take the peppermint sticks and they shove him down. Die! Die!
All the little gingerbread men come and take you away.
And then you go to heaven, and then you get to be on top of the tree next year as the angel.
Oh my God. See, I like our version better.
I like our shit. It's dark, and I want them to have to hide it from the town that they killed him. Where's Sullivan? All right, Bedford. Where the fuck are you at?
Who's what?
I get them confused.
Oh, Bedford and Sullivan.
Bedford and
Sullivan. Yeah.
Sons.
Yes.
Producer Scott had a good point, which is really, I think, my big problem with a lot of kind of melodramatic programs and stuff, and why I don't tend to like to watch them, is because I'm gonna just paraphrase what you said, Producer Scott, but the conflict could have all been avoided if people let one another finish a goddamn sentence.
If one person was allowed to finish a sentence, just one.
Yes. That is like my big problem in these kind of melodramatic things is people don't let anybody finish a sentence, or they don't even try to communicate and they try to keep everything a secret.
Yeah.
Or they decide like, I love you too much, so I can't let you in. And it's like, who does that?
I know, it's kind of like a big Three's Company episode.
Only no Mr. Roper.
No Roper or Furley. It's just, it's like, just talk to the goddamn person.
Yes.
The whole thing gets resolved.
Yeah.
Well, now to have
that's
this
the thing, though. I mean, there are so many TV shows that go on for seasons that
because of that,
keeping conflict going just because people won't talk to each other.
Yes. I'm sure that's partially true of life too, like that, people have those issues. But I mean, it's so like, literally it hinges upon like that one thing happening.
Yeah.
Hinges.
And you think about it, like once they finally do say it, like everything comes together super fast after that.
Super fast. We just had to say it. Hi, Kelly. I hope you are watching this with Jim and Rhonda. Hello, Jim and Rhonda. I know the whole family partook in this. They're the type of people that like to watch the Hallmark again for like the silliness and the. I totally get it. But this one was rough, huh, guys? This one was rough.
It was a rough one.
Can we talk about the band?
Yeah,
Can
please.
I jump to the, you asked, like, do you believe in us rock stars?
Please, now, is it time?
Yes, time.
Okay. It is time.
It is time. Did anybody else get country vibes?
Well, yeah.
That was like country, and they keep talking about how they're rock stars. Oh, they're such rock stars. Oh, rock stars. And it's like, sound like fucking rock stars?
Yeah, that wasn't rock. I don't even think that was adult contemporary.
My favorite.
It wasn't folk. It wasn't.
My favorite viewing is I literally thought Coming Home was the one December night song. Coming home, coming home, coming. I mean, that is a country song. That is a country song. Also, I mean, just the whole, like you said, it's kind of like, he's like, I don't want to do a song. I don't want to do a show, but then I'll do it. Kind of being just kind of.
Oh, yeah, Paul's Hammers. Okay, we'll do it.
Yeah. Just kind of being a dick about the whole thing. Yeah. But he won't do like the one December night song. He won't do it. And it's like, Jesus Christ, it's the title of the movie.
We still don't know why, do we? Why he wouldn't do it?
Because it's too intimate.
He wrote it
about
his wife.
Yeah.
I thought he wrote it about his daughter.
What?
No, he wrote it about his wife, and then he. But
same.
now it means
now
Did we mention that the
now that his wife is dead, it's the daughter is the surrogate.
The surrogate wife.
That's so gross.
It didn't make a lot of sense.
Like they keep saying, keep it all in the family. That's what they keep saying in this film.
Pine Falls.
It's not a big family tree with a lot of branches. It's kind of got like a thick trunk and a few sticks.
So the music, the first song they sing, what's it called? On Your Way Home or Coming Home?
Coming home, coming home.
It's better than the December song, isn't it?
Oh my gosh, the December song is just this weird exhibition dub, like where I was on the road and then I came home on December night and you were there and I want to live
snow
here.
In your hair.
Yeah, I would live here in my big red house. Like that was pretty much the whole song was like.
But I mean, we get so much buildup about this song, and it's the last thing they play, and it is such a fucking letdown.
I mean,
just wait till we get to the song. You guys know the song though.
I'm just saying, like, at least you should take a clue from like that thing you do. You get a song that has to be in the title. The song's got to be good, right?
Right.
Like when it comes,
it's gotta be a bop.
It's gotta be a bop.
You got it. You can't have the song. It comes on fine. You're just like, what?
Yeah.
That was it.
And you're like waiting for there to be more song. Like that wasn't it.
That was it. Like you used too much nair. Like what are you talking about? I don't get it.
And I know that there's so producer Scott, he's really into like music and the construction of music, and like there's ways in songs and stuff that like you put in words or you put in key changes and you put in things that evokes an emotional response. He teaches me all these things. Why didn't they do that, producer Scott? Why didn't they make a pretend song that did all the things?
Come on, Scott.
Why?
I actually liked One December Night song.
Okay.
I thought that it was fun.
It's divorce court. It's divorce court.
It was a little lyrically simple, but I thought there was some magic in the melody of that tune, and I loved
some magic in that old black hat they found.
I like the 80s style keyboard in the background. It was like, you know,
ding, ding, ding,
very like Islands in the Stream, that kind of like.
Oh, if only it was
80s.
Islands in the Stream.
Yeah,
I know.
Oh, because Islands in the Stream.
I would have been standing up, going like. I would have my cell phone out, the light.
100%.
You're entitled to your opinion, and we will talk about this later.
We'll talk about this when I get home.
You son of a bitch.
That reminded me.
I don't know.
Oh no, a lot.
Kelly's
so many
asking about
thoughts.
talking about Dee Dee Khan, which we did already.
We did
Kelly.
talk about Dee Dee Khan. Yeah. God bless her. God bless her soul. She's adorable. Yeah, and I think that was, they wanted to show, look, remember, because they said how the music belongs to everybody. It belongs to the town. So then they had to show them all singing.
Yeah.
It.
They had to.
Loudly. Remember the carolers?
Yes. The kids?
The kids.
Yeah.
That was another manipulation they pulled.
And they're terrible singing along with the children.
Yeah, they're just like trying to oversing the children. Yeah.
Well, I don't know the words to the song.
Well, I mean,
it was up on the rooftop, was it not?
Yeah.
Yes.
Up on the...
They didn't know like the verse. They knew the chorus, but they didn't know the
ho,
verse.
Ho, ho, ho.
They knew the finish ho, ho, ho at the end. They knew how to do that and carry that one out for a few measures. So.
Pretty complicated lyrics. I think that's where Lin-Manuel Miranda gets his inspiration.
I mean, they picked up the click, click, click part real fast.
Yeah.
But the guy with Alzheimer's knew it.
Hey, come on. Yeah. One's a former alcoholic and one has Alzheimer's. It's hard, okay?
Yeah, it's hard. It's a lot of things are hard in this world. Man, it was rough. It was rough, fam. It was rough out there. I'm glad I got through it with you guys.
Thank you. Yes, it was.
Oh, I remember what I was going to say. Everybody in this room, well, I can't speak for everybody, but I think most of us in this room, because we watched this, like I said, right before we did this, we were all hoping there was going to be a plot twist, and it was going to be the two dads that got together and had like a little romance.
Just so I would have forgiven anything. Anything that they had done previously.
I would have taken notes and tore them up and been like.
I would have just been like, yeah, the movie was awesome. It was wonderful. I loved it. Everyone should see it.
Yeah.
I'm going to rent out an auditorium at every single movie theater and just show it for free to all the boys and girls of the world.
I'm going to shout for the rooftops.
I should say another thing I liked that I don't know that Hallmark and these types of movies would have always done this. I think this is kind of a recent thing, is that at the end, she represents the Addison girl who's so good, who sung the opening song, and she's going to go on tour now. She's going to go with her. And I love that she's not going to abandon her career for Pine Falls and this douchey man. Like, she's clearly going to still be with him, and she says that, like, oh, I'm going to come home between and all that. But it was like, thank you for not be like, no, let's get married and have a baby by Valentine's Day. I don't need a career. I only need you and Big Red.
Katharine Hepburn all of a sudden?
No, Katharine Hepburn had a shaky voice. But I'm glad they didn't go that route. I appreciate that. For what it's worth.
Yeah. I mean, considering all the tropes they threw into this movie, it's nice to see some were left behind.
They did establish her as a woman who loves her career.
Yeah.
You can tell by her cell phone. So I have to take this call.
Is that what I'm missing? I just need to take calls.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're not the target audience clearly of this movie. I think, Michael, you watched these films. You thought it was okay, right?
I'm forced to at times.
Okay, but it's not the worst you've seen.
No.
Okay, so there you go. Isn't that? So, One December Night, not the worst Hallmark film that you've seen.
I just put together something.
Okay.
His name is Bedford. Mm-hmm. Isn't that It's a Wonderful Life? It's Bedford Falls?
Bedford Falls, yeah.
And it's Pine Falls?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Great artists still outright.
Yeah, that still doesn't change anything for me.
No, I just noticed it and I feel smart. I feel like a detective. I feel like I need to put on my detective cap, like Bruce Campbell puts on his cap, and go solve crime. I'm really good at it. That'll be all. Good night, everyone. You want to play a game?
Let's play a game.
Let's
play a game.
So Neil created a Hallmark game.
I created a Hallmark game. Basically, what we're gonna do here is I'm gonna read you a bunch of titles to Hallmark films.
Okay.
Or are they? So you get to tell me, is it a Hallmark film or is it not a Hallmark film?
Okay.
Yeah. Are we gonna play as a team?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
Always.
Always. I love it when we play as a team because I like to talk it out with you guys.
Yeah.
I like to banter.
You ready? You ready?
I'll ever be.
You ready?
Ready.
Let's get stupid.
You ready?
I was born ready.
You're born ready.
Ooh, okay.
Okay.
Let me stretch.
Yeah, let me stretch.
You want to pull anything?
Yeah, I was going to say, Caleb, I'll stretch out your leg, then you can stretch out my
High
leg.
ankle sprain. You're out 46 weeks. It's not good.
You don't want
Tear my ACL.
Not good.
Do not get no turf toe. It is a hard thing to get rid of. Okay. Here we go. Ready?
Yeah, we're ready.
Mingle all the way.
True or false?
Ooh.
Yeah, true or false?
I feel like mingle is very sensual for them.
I think, okay, Mingle All the Way. If it is not a Hallmark movie, it should be. It is the story of a speed dating company.
Yeah.
But the woman running the speed dating company has never really found love for herself. Mingle All the Way, Hallmark film. Yes.
Okay, I'm saying no because again, I feel like it's way too edgy of a word.
Risque.
Yeah, but I'll go with the majority on this.
I would agree with you.
Sorry, Scott. We're gonna say it's false.
It's true.
Yes.
It is.
We are out of our depth, Caleb. We are out of our depth.
Doc Pretorius is, by the way, is in the chat. Hello. Hello,
Doc.
Doc. Thanks for being here. Okay. All right. You ready?
I guess.
Here we
Now
go.
I want to know what it's about. Now I really
Yeah,
want
I
to know
kind
what
of
it's
feel like you
about.
should have looked up like the descriptions too. Scott, can you look up the descriptions?
It's gonna take forever then.
Yeah.
I started doing that.
We'll have to do it.
I started doing that. I'm like, this will take forever. I read every single one to you then. So, Love at First Bark.
I mean, that's really on the nose.
That's really on the nose, but I feel like they probably love dogs in some of these movies.
That's the
Probably
next title.
golden retrievers and things that look like Lassie. And
Love at First Bark.
First bark scenes.
Now, I think this is about arborists.
oh, not dogs. It's about
Good
people
one.
fall in love on Arbor
Good
Day.
one. I'm gonna need an answer.
I'm feeling it's too on the nose. I'm saying
like people who who play the harp.
Sandra?
I'm gonna say no.
No for Sandra.
I'm just gonna agree with Sandra. I
you.
support you.
What does
Stop
Scott
it.
think?
I think it's so on the nose that it has to be.
False.
It's true.
Fuck. I'm not doing well. Are any of these false?
Love at First Bark is a real film. Okay. Once Upon a Swine.
Oh no, that one's not real. I like it, but it's not real.
It's probably a movie I would watch though. But false.
It's a Hallmark retelling of Charlotte's Web.
Can we say false?
I am going to say this one is false.
The answer is false. Correct.
Okay.
Very good.
We know that there are some that are fake now.
Okay. Fur Crazy. Fur Crazy. F-I-R.
Oh, that's real.
Fur Crazy.
Oh, that's real. That's probably the name of the Christmas tree lot that's going to go out of business unless we, have to do something to save the town. And
Right.
Yeah. Fur Crazy's real.
Sure.
Fur Crazy's real.
Okay.
I think it's that sounds more. Okay, I'm gonna say true.
The answer is true.
Yeah.
That is the real one. Christmas Nookies.
No. That's not true. They would never nookie.
No.
Hallmark would never
They can't do
nookie.
it for the Nookie on the Hallmark Channel.
I mean, what is this, Limp Bizkit University?
No.
We're not doing this.
See, I think that this was a Hallmark movie that took place back when the when the Barnes & Noble Nook was popular. It was about readers meeting in a bookstore.
Yeah.
Scott's on fire tonight.
This guy is on fire.
However, I think that is a Lifetime film and
Yes.
not a Hallmark
Yeah,
film, and
that's
so
a
I'm going to say
Lifetime film.
false.
That is correct. It is false. Love at First Smite.
No. I like it, but no. I like it, but no.
That is correct. That is false.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't even get to give my.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, we do have to move this along a little bit.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Yeah, no,
Okay.
I was thinking that was Touched by an Angel, but
Oh my God, that was
but Hallmark fan fiction.
Oh my God, Hallmark fan fiction.
Della Reese coming into the chat.
Della Reese has entered the chat.
Mistletoe Secret. Mistletoe Secret.
Oh, that sounds like it could be real.
That sounds like a real.
And it's probably some stupid secret that if people just fucking communicated, wouldn't have been a problem.
That sounds like a foot fetish on Pornhub, so I'm going to say false.
The answer is true. That is a true title.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unleashing Mr. Darcy.
Unleashing.
So it's kind of like a Pride
Mr.
and
Darcy.
Prejudice callback,
But with dogs.
but with dogs
And foot fetish.
and a foot fetishist.
No, I don't think it's.
I'm
a
gonna say
foot
it's real.
fetish.
I'm gonna
I
say
think
that's
it's
real.
Never mind.
I'm gonna stop.
I'm
gonna say it's real.
stop.
It's real.
Sure.
I think it's real.
I think no,
Yeah.
though. But I mean,
I think it's
personally, but
real.
I'm going to agree with you.
You need to express yourself. Hey,
Yeah, but then we have to come
hey,
to
hey.
a consensus.
Okay. They got two no's, two yeses, and we got the one
So
no.
majority rules.
Okay, it is true. That is
Yeah.
in fact the title.
That's absolutely true.
Okay,
Absolutely.
This Old Whorehouse, A Country Christmas.
The best little whorehouse in Texas.
True.
Is
I've
a
seen
real
it.
thing.
I've seen it. True.
I lived it. True. I'm gonna say false.
I want it to be true. I want it to be true.
This one, Sanders.
Tell me it's true.
It's false.
This one is false.
Darn it.
It was. I know. I'm sorry.
Darn it.
Okay. Your Place or Mine.
Oh no. Oh, no, they couldn't do that. They couldn't do that.
That is false.
Yeah. No way. They'd be like, we cannot indicate that. We actually talked about this for the episode. We think that, like, in the Hallmark world, nobody has genitalia. They're just smooth Barbie people. And then, like, a baby, like, you just, like, if you ever had a pregnant Barbie, you know, you just, like, uncap the stomach and the baby comes out. It's made when you make a Christmas wish, and then you get a baby.
Okay, next one. Murder, She Baked. A chocolate chip cookie mystery.
That's real. They do their cozy mysteries too.
Murder, She Baked.
I only wanted if Angela Lansbury's in it.
Angie in it.
I don't know.
Can we get Angie in this picture?
I'm gonna say it's true.
It's true.
It is true. Love on Iceland. Love on Iceland.
On Iceland?
Iceland.
The-
Like
The
it-
land of ice. The country of Iceland.
No.
Land.
I mean, I feel like
Does Hallmark take place on foreign soil?
I was gonna say I feel like Hallmark is
They
like
film them all in British Columbia.
very
okay.
well. Yeah, it's true.
I feel like they could have been trying to be cute with that one.
Sure.
Yeah, it's real.
Sure.
Fuck, it's all real. Nothing's real. Reality's a lie.
It's all the Matrix.
Yeah, it is.
Gory Bits.
Gory.
Hey, Gory.
The bits of variety.
Okay, Love on Iceland is in fact a real Hallmark
Okay.
film.
They thought they had something there.
Yeah.
Love on Ice Land.
Land.
Eh.
Okay.
Probably a sequel to Love on Ice.
Christmas in Compton.
No way.
No.
No
Nope.
frickin' way.
No.
No.
Maybe
absolutely
Compton,
not.
Connecticut.
Yeah. Yeah.
That is not a real one. That is false.
No.
All right.
They wouldn't dare.
You guys are good at picking out the the made up ones.
Or maybe you're just bad at making.
we got off
the
to a
face
rough
fake
start.
ones.
Yeah,
Death al dente, a gourmet detective mystery.
that's real.
That's real.
That is real. How'd you guys know so quick?
Because they make these weird
Okay.
cozy. So there's
All right,
a whole
all right,
there's a
all right.
whole like genre of books that are cozy mysteries that people
Yes.
like, and they make movies that are like them too.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Eat, drink, and be buried, a gourmet detective mystery.
That one's
Eat,
really
drink,
funny.
and be buried.
That might be too dark for them.
it about undertakers?
I think that's what they wanted to call this Bruce Campbell movie because they were so eager to kill him.
A gravedigger and a mortician fall in love.
It seems stark for them, but I want it to be real, so I'm going to say true.
Let's go with it. Yes.
I think it's false.
It is true.
Good job, Hallmark.
Good job, guys.
Yeah.
All right, next one.
Way to toe that line.
Next one. You ready?
I'm getting nervous.
Animals keep me warm in the winter.
False.
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 I feel like that's not even good English.
That is.
So it had to be right.
I even spoke up for myself on that one before anyone else did.
All right, next one.
Is it false?
It's false, yeah. It's Christmas, Carol.
Oh, that's
As in C-A-R-O-L-L.
Absolutely got to be true.
True.
It's Christmas.
Yeah.
Probably Carol Burnett, too.
Oh, wouldn't it just be lovely? No, I don't think that's real. But you guys think it's real?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to say it's real.
It's
Yeah,
real.
It's real.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's real.
I bow down. I bow down.
bow down, that's right.
Yes, it is. Man enough to admit when I'm wrong.
Next one. Strychnine, Holiday Widower.
False.
I love
I'm
the
gonna let you
title.
finish the title. False.
False.
Let me finish. I put a lot of fucking work in these, goddammit.
You did. Guys, don't fight. You're
But you know
brothers, and it's Christmas.
how much work it takes for me to speak up for myself before anyone else?
It is false.
Give a little. I'll give a little. It's a Christmas miracle.
Christmas miracle.
I think Strychnine, Holiday Widower should be a Hallmark.
We'd watch that.
Hallmark.
We'd
It should
review
be.
that.
Absolutely.
We'd review that.
Okay. Flower Shop Mystery, Jilly Depotted.
The bot comes back for that one.
But the bot comes back the very next day.
I almost spit my drink out on that one.
No.
That was a wrong time to take a
You
sip.
guys, is it real or no? Is it real or no?
I mean, I want it to be.
I know it could be.
I want it to be so bad.
Again, the cozy mystery, but I also just want it to be
I think we have to
like
say
Neil
yes,
made it up.
just to put it into the universe to make it happen.
Okay, we're manifesting it. It's real.
2 for reals?
Yeah.
Okay, that is a real title. I wish I could think of something that clever.
I think we need to watch that.
Yeah, I think
No,
we do too.
no more
Yes,
Hallmark movies. No.
You just put it out in the world.
Hey,
it's happening.
you know what? Somebody pay the money on our website for pick your movie, and we'll do it.
That's right.
Yeah.
All right. I'll be home for Christmas. Paroled.
No, it's not real. People don't get arrested in Hallmark.
Yeah, no.
I mean, there's white collar crimes in Hallmark. I'm gonna say true.
No, it's false.
It's false.
Yeah, it's
but thank
not
you,
real.
Scott. Okay. Pearl in Paradise. Pearl in Paradise.
Like that's probably a
I mean,
character's name
it's
is
like-
Pearl.
Unoriginal, but
I don't like it.
I can see it being true.
Pearl
Sure.
in Paradise.
think
I
it's
don't know.
true.
I say it's false. Caleb.
I said it was true.
I think it's true.
They're saying true.
Okay, it's true. It's real.
Damn.
It's a real title.
I need to know the plot of that one. Let me guess. Pearl is an overworked career woman. She just needs to get away to the Bahamas.
All right. This kind of okay. A very inbred Christmas.
False.
That's another title of this film.
Yes.
But I will say false.
Very good. You guys are good.
Yeah,
Holiday in Handcuffs.
that's real. But it's not a Hallmark movie. It's an ABC family movie. I've seen it. It has. I watched that with my sister. It has Melissa Joan Hart and Mario Lopez in it.
Oh wow. Okay.
So if you made this up, that is a real movie. Yeah.
No, it's a real movie. I did not
Yeah.
make it up.
Yeah, it's not Hallmark though.
It came up on my list of. Well, it was included in the Hallmark list of movies.
Hallmark's trying to seize property that's
Wow.
not theirs. There, I said it. I said what I said.
Dang. Dang.
Yeah. Kelly, I know you've seen Holiday in Handcuffs. I know you've seen it too.
She wants to spend her holiday in handcuffs.
Ew.
Just kidding, Kelly's parents.
Oh, it's truly like Christmas at home.
It is Christmas at home.
Yeah.
I'm that uncle.
It makes like weird perverted jokes and is like, yeah. I'm gonna stop. Cut it.
Okay. I married who?
Like they married a who? Like from
No,
Whoville?
not Whoville, but as in who is it? I married who? Question mark?
Nah.
Not I married a who, but I married who? Question mark?
It's gonna be a no for me. Nah, it's fake.
You know, it probably is.
I think
No,
it's real. It's probably like a wedding in Vegas sort of situation.
Or like a fake
Because
wedding story.
Neil's fake title would be better than that, though. It'd be more inventive.
Oh, might be.
Yeah. So I'm going to say yes, it's
Might
real.
be. That's false.
After what you said, it's gonna really hurt if he made that up. You realize that, right?
Yeah, it's gonna hurt him. It's gonna cut him deep.
Okay, that is a true.
Okay.
That is a true one.
Okay. Oh, thank God.
Okay, this is a Christmas classic.
Okay.
Hooker for the holidays.
I mean, yeah, it is, but not Hallmark.
Not at Hallmark. It's not.
No?
Nope.
Dang, you guys are good.
We are good.
Sniffing these out. That, yeah, okay. Honeymoon for one. Honeymoon for one.
Honeymoon for one?
That's true.
True.
It is true.
Yeah.
You guys are good at
true.
these. The 9 Lives of Christmas.
9
The
lives.
9 Lives of
That's
Christmas.
true.
That's
And I hope
probably
it's about
true.
cats.
Yeah, it's probably true.
Yeah, it's about cats.
I'm having trouble visualizing a Hallmark movie that features cat people as opposed to dog people, but
Yeah.
I think it's
It's
true.
edgy for them. It's edgy for them to have cat people.
True.
Okay, that is a true one. That's it. Okay, this one's a long one, so just give me a second. Let me
Okay.
get through it.
Okay, let's get all three through it. Zip it.
Okay. Christmas in Cabo, the Ted Cruz story. Or my constituents are freezing to death and I hauled ass out of Texas to keep warm.
True.
It's a true
It is a
story.
true story.
It's a true story. They just haven't made it yet.
It's just not a Hallmark movie.
That is brilliant, Neil.
That one didn't get you guys. Didn't get you guys. All right.
I like your style.
Thank you. All right. That's false. That's not a real one.
Yeah.
All right.
Coming to Lifetime.
Yeah, soon. Next to the burning bed. Okay. Hidden Valley Horror. The day I learned my salad dressing was combustible.
Oh my God. That's our salad dressing joke. It is
No.
false though.
That
We
is
still have to myth
What if
bust
that's
that.
the movie that proved that it's possible?
That's
to-
proved that's
Maybe.
possible. No, nobody can do it before we prove it.
All right. Only a couple more. All right. North Pole Dance.
False.
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 Scott? Okay. Yes, that's false.
False.
Holiday surprise. Oops, the condom broke.
True.
Wow. Wow.
Lots of times.
Lots of
False.
times.
False.
False. That one is not a real Hallmark film.
Darn. Almost had me fooled.
All right. Jingle Bells, Batman Smells, what Adam West looks like now.
Isn't he dead?
Yeah, that's why we want to see it. Another Neil, brilliant. But it's false though. It is false.
Yeah, it's false.
Can we
think.
give Neil a TV station?
I know these are. You should do this, Neil. You
This
should
is why I
work there.
don't let me write things down.
What he looks
Sorry.
like now.
I like that one. I'm like, I can't do that.
I
I
know.
can't say that.
I know. We love
But I
Batman.
did it anyway.
We love
All right.
Batman. It's all fun. It's all for fun.
Finally, this one's for Sandra and Kelly. For better or for worse, the Matthew Lillard story.
False. But hopefully one day. Kelly and I will make that film.
So there's this one time and 13 ghosts acted my ass off.
I rubbed my glasses a
Spit
lot.
on the floor.
Bit. That's it. That's all she wrote.
Good job,
You guys did a
Neil.
good job.
You
Oh,
worked
thank
really
you.
hard
You did
on
a
that.
really
job.
good job coming up with that. So
Yeah.
thank you very much, Neil.
Oh, no problem. I hope it wasn't too challenging for you.
It challenged me just enough.
So did you know, by the way, guys, tomorrow is our own Sandra's birthday, which means we wanted to regale her with a quick, what do you call it, cupcake? A little cupcake?
Yeah,
Is that what they're called?
A little cupcake? with a candle Michael B. very kindly
Thank you,
that
Michael.
Candle.
Oh my
provided.
God. Let us open flame.
Open flame in the studio.
Look at him.
It's a
Michael
Jaws
is
candle.
perfect.
Jaws, little Jaws
Oh
candle.
my God, for one of my favorite films, Jaws. Thank you, guys. Can I blow it out?
Absolutely.
Yay.
We sing happy birthday, but
No, that's going to set off an alarm.
then we'll get sued, yeah.
Look at him. He's so cute. Narp. Narp.
Anyway, so happy birthday
Yeah,
tomorrow. We hope you have
happy
a
birthday.
fantastic day.
Thank you.
Having all kinds of partying and fun.
Didn't invite any of you.
Yeah, it's all right.
No.
You and Scott do your thing. So, do you ever know your birthday thing is?
Getting a day away from you people.
Yeah, that's your birthday thing, whatever it might be.
What do you
I'm just
mean,
kidding.
you people?
Elf fans.
Elf fans. Yeah, there you go. So, hey, we're coming back in 2 weeks. What are we doing in 2 weeks?
Are we doing the...
Doing They Live?
Yeah, we're doing They Live.
Horror film or sci-fi?
Yeah. Oh, maybe both. Maybe why can't it be
I'll
both?
just throw that grenade into
It
the
is
chat
sci-fi
right now.
horror. They Live, John Carpenter is my birthday pick. We're also watching it. Thank you for the cult film series. So you still have time to come see that. It's going to be on the 16th
Yeah.
that the movie screens. And it's paired with Village of the Damned, which I love creepy kids.
You do.
Yeah, so it's perfect. And John Carpenter, you get a John Carpenter. You get a John Carpenter. Everybody gets one. Okay, people, should we call it?
Let's go get you ready for your birthday tomorrow.
Go have some cupcakes.
Yeah. Thanks, guys, so much for dealing with us in a Hallmark film. We appreciate it.
Thank you, Pod People. Thank you, Miss Movie Laura Buff, TM, Miss Movie Horror Movie Addict, Mark Vision's Truth, Tommy Levette, Gene, Scott, Squeaky Boo, Kelly, Doc Pretorius, Gory Bits, Producer Scott, Haley, Michael, Ken,
All of them.
anyone I missed.
Rhonda, Jess,
Campbell, Peter Gallagher.
we know you're watching. We love you.
Thanks, guys. Have a great week.
We forgive you. Bye.
Goodbye one more time.